Hello to all afiliados. I am Rafael Bonin. I'm the marketing assistant for Palma Beach. I'm also the content creator for our new web, palmabeach.com, and I am the responsible for the strategies on our social media channels. Showing you our social media report for this year, 2020. It's just a small resume for you to understand our key metrics and the importance of our social media channels. First of all, I'd like to introduce you to our channels. We have 4 different fan pages. Palma Beach, Playa de Palma, Mallorca and Paseo Marítimo, and then 2 other groups. And the first 2 fan pages are our most important fan pages, our main fan pages. And then we have these groups which they have like a really high engagement, and also dozens of posts each day, so they have like also a really big importance to us. I'll first start with our main fan pages, our main channels, Palma Beach and Playa de Palma. As you can see, we had a really big growth over the year, and I think the reason why we succeed with this high increase in followers is because we always kept our followers engaged, and during the year we made so many posts, and we did like different campaigns along the year. We had the campaign See You Soon, we had the campaign Life Will Go On, we had the campaign We Will Survive, then many live streams which were so nice, especially during the lockdown. We tried to do the live streams, and the tourists that they couldn't come, or the tourists that they came but they had to leave, they could still see Mallorca, they could still see Playa de Palma. And I think, like these campaigns and the live streams were like a really good way to empathize with the followers, with the tourists. And for example, we did this video, the campaign Life Will Go On, which was like an emotional video, a super nice video. We had a reach of almost 500,000 people, and so many shares, thousands of shares, and so people were getting to know our fan pages, they were interacting, and I think that's why we brought so many followers this year. Then we have like the campaign We Are Open, when everything was open again. And before that, we had the campaign We Will Survive, which we were the first ones to communicate that the flight would return on the 1st of July. This is like big news, important news for the tourists. And of course, they like this post, they like the news, they come, they get to see our pages, especially if we were the first ones to communicate it. And also like the first campaign we did this year, See You Soon, we made a post apologizing for all tourists that had to leave Mallorca, and I think once again that showed like some empathy towards the tourists. And I think in social media this is a matter that this really matters, and that's why I think we succeed this year with so many followers. And overall, with all these campaigns, we reach more than 1.4 million people. And again, people share these campaigns, and more people get to know our fan pages, and this is like a good way to work and to increase our numbers. As we can see, with only these two channels, we have more than 40,000 followers, which just for itself would be a good number. But as I told you, we have more channels, they are active, and I'll show you a little bit more of these channels. So if we come to these other 2 fan pages, we don't see the same growth over the year. There's a small growth, but still they have a really good importance, good impact, more than 24,000 followers. So I think this is a great number. And also these 2 fan pages, they're not located, they are not from the Playa de Palma environment, they are more for Mallorca. And I think this is very good also for our new web, palmabeach.com, because in our new web we are not just talking about Playa de Palma. Of course, is where we focus more, but we are, creating content for all Mallorca. And I think, in these two fan pages we have followers that are interested in more than just Playa de Palma. They are good followers. They are good numbers for our new fan page. So everything kind of communicate together. It's good to have these two fan pages and have this great impact over Mallorca, in our digital world. And then if we come to our groups, as I said before, these are groups with a really high engagement. People are posting all the time, and we have dozens of posts every day. People are expressing themselves. It's also like a really good way to understand the tourists, understand people that are living here, that are living in Playa de Palma, for example, or searching for things to do on Mallorca. And I also, for example, this year I had a recent experience with groups. So I dived myself into many groups here in Mallorca, and I realized that it's so important to understand the tourists from these groups and, well, or people that are living here or are interested in Mallorca. And people are asking many different things, things that I also had some doubts before, and some posts really helped me out, and yeah, and help me out as well to understand the needs, of the tourists, what they are looking. And so when we understand what the tourists need, we can program, we can focus on something or other thing, and yeah. Also, I realized, that people, most of them, they just didn't want an answer. For example, they just don't wanted to Google what they were asking. They wanted to know like the real people who could help them. And I think if we have these two channels, we can help somehow the tourists. It's really good to have them, to have these two groups with high engagement. And basically that's it. We have more than 21,000 people in these two groups. We can have a huge impact on them if we generate our posts with. And yeah. And then I'll introduce him. Now we come to our Instagram pages. As you can see, they are the same pages as we have on Facebook: Palma Beach, Playa de Palma, Mallorca, and Paseo Marítimo. And if we see here, we can see that there was like a huge growth in our Instagram channels, especially in Playa de Palma. We had almost 700% growth over this year. So again, this is showing that we are on the right way. Also, again, I think we got these numbers because we were all the time engaging our followers, all the time posting, and also um, high quality posts. We are not just posting anything. We were posting nice pictures, nice information, and that's why I think we could get all these followers. Also, which is very nice, not only on Instagram but also on Facebook. When we need to get more engagement in some post of one of the pages, we try to share it on the other pages so they all communicate together. They all help each other. All these pages, they are helping each other to grow together, which is very good. And yeah, so then if we proceed here, these are more recent pages. They were created last year, and they are, as you can see, they're growing super fast. And then as you can see, they are growing super fast. And I think we are going to keep with this pace. We are going to keep posting and engaging our followers, and I'm pretty much sure that in the next year we can double or even triple this number, maybe even more than that. And finally, here is what give us a total of more than 107,000 followers, which I think this number is kind of self-explanatory. After all that I said before, you know already how we could manage to get so many followers. And this show us like the huge strength that we have in our social media. This is good for all of us. If we need to post an offer for some affiliate, we can reach all these people. And also, like, this high number is like a guarantee for us that our new web page will have like a huge traffic, because of course we will be posting some articles from our new web. We will be reposting things to do. So everything that we offer in our new web page of palmabeach.com, we will be sharing in our social media to get all this traffic and to drive new customers, or to drive the customers that we already have to come into our new page. And then in this end of my presentation, I also wanted to highlight a small difference from our two fan pages that we have on Facebook. Let's go a little bit backwards to our fan pages. First, I'll start with Palma Beach. So as you can see, 40% of our followers are from Palma, which I think this shows that like this fan page has a big impact in the local market. These are people that are living here. Spanish people, American people, but also German people and English people, and that lives here. And we have like this huge impact in the local market, which could be very good to our restaurants, to drive the local customers. Also for the hotels, if you want to sell the day pass, and if you want to sell to the local customers, this is the best channel to communicate it. If there's an offer for a day pass, for example, or just the normal offer, I think Palma Beach maybe it's the best channel, because there's a big impact in our local market. Most of our followers are locals. In the other hand, we have Playa de Palma, and as you can see, still there is a lot of followers, Spanish followers, but most of them are coming from Germany, which is our main market. Let's put like this. But also, which was a bit of surprise to us, there are a lot of Italian followers, which is good to have in mind. If we have this data of our social media. And then in the end, just to highlight some huge numbers from the fan page of Playa de Palma, we had almost 20 million impressions with for a little bit more than 400 posts. Then almost 200,000 reactions in our post, almost 200,000 clicks in our posts, a reach of almost 4 million people. So this shows the huge strength that we have in our social media. So in the end, this is the end of my presentation, and I would like to thank you for the attention, and have a great day.